Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome His Excellency Sheikh Saoud bin Abdulrahman Al-Thani, Secretary General of the Qatar Olympic Committee and Vice President of Doha 2020.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Last week, we had the honor to lead the Doha 2020 delegation to the International Olympic Committee in Lausanne to present our applicant city file for hosting the 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Only a few of us flew out to Switzerland, but in spirit, many more people were with us to the journey. They include 82% of the people of Qatar, who before any promotion have already expressed their support for hosting the Games. The leader of every nation in the Gulf Cooperation Council, who unanimously voted in favor of bringing the Games to Doha. The members of every National Olympic Committee at the recent Arab Games, where a resolution was passed in support of Doha's bid. Clearly, hosting the Games in Doha is a widely shared dream throughout Qatar and across the wider region. And we are happy to say that Qatar Olympic Committee is also a proud member of the Olympic Council of Asia since 1981. Today, the Doha 2020 team will take you through the highlights of our applicant file and the hopes we have for the future. Over the next 30 minutes, we aim to give you the essence of 190-page file. By the time we have finished, we hope you will know more about our plans and our ambitions to become a candidate city. Ultimately, to host the Olympic and Paralympic Games in 2020. We hope you will agree that we are gathered in an appropriate venue to share our thoughts with you. This structure, the torch, and Aspire Zone symbolize our commitment to sport in general and to the Olympic values in particular. As many of you will recall, this building served as a beacon for the 2006 Asian Games. Since then, we have valued it as a legacy of that successful international competition. In 8 years' time, we hope to relight the flame of inspiration as we welcome to Doha the greatest competition of all, the Olympic and the Paralympic Games. We have already come a long way since we announced our intention to bid a few months ago. First credit for that goes to His Highness, the Emir, for his vision and love for sport. And to His Highness, the Heir Apparent, who chairs Doha 2020 bid and is president of the Qatar Olympic Committee. We are also grateful for the strong support we have received from the government ministers and officials and sport leaders through Qatar. We are grateful as well for backing from some of Qatar's leading private companies. Many of the key figures who have been involved are with us today. To all of you, our deepest thanks. Because with your help, we believe Doha is on a journey toward greater things than ever before. But what is behind this passion to host the Games? There is no denying the honor of staging the greatest sport event on earth and of being the focal point of a sporting world. But there is much more to our motivation than that. Our bid is all about legacy for our nation, the region, and the world. Let us start by talking about what is essential to any meaningful bid: vision. To host the Olympic and Paralympic Games is not only a great honor, it is an enormous responsibility. Doha is doing everything possible to deserve that honor. And we have the determination and the resources to meet every responsibility. What is more, the time is perfect. Both Qatar and the Middle East are changing. Only a few decades ago, Doha was a small city built on a heritage of a traditional business trade. Look at it today, and then consider what is possible for tomorrow. And look what is happening elsewhere in the Middle East. A new generation is making connection across national boundaries to share their hopes for a better future. Changing is in the air. And we see Doha 2020 as a way to help channel all the energy into change for the better. As Baron Pierre de Coubertin, founder of the modern Olympic Games, said, the Olympic movement gives the world an ideal which reckons with the reality of life and includes a possibility to guide this reality toward the great Olympic idea. Those words can be applied to the Middle East here and now, which is how we came to devise the phrase that summarized Doha 2020, inspiring change. This is true in many levels. The Games in Doha would help change the lifestyle of young people by encouraging a new interest in sport participations. The Games in Doha would provide greater empowerment for women and girls throughout sport. The Games in Doha would change the world's perception of the region and the region perception of the rest of the globe. And all of this is firmly rooted in the Olympics' values of respect, excellence, and friendships, which bring us to the image that we have chosen to represent Doha 2020, the nurturing tree. Local legend says that Doha was built around a huge tree, a tree that attracted and nurtured flocks of many different birds. The symbols of our past also represent the great new sustainable city we are building. Even now, Doha fully celebrates sport, recognizes its role in creating healthy lifestyle and positive social values. Much of our investment in terms of transport, accommodation, and other infrastructure is already underway as part of the wider Qatar National Vision 2030. But the benefit of our growth and our economy strength can and should go well beyond our nation and its capital. Hosting the Games here in 2020, the first Olympiad in the Middle East, would help build a better future for generations of girls and boys across many regions. Doha 2020 would also bring the Olympic movement a new potential for growth, both in sporting and commercial terms. And Doha 2020 would nurture the Games themselves throughout a changing region ready to be inspired by the Olympics' values.